Give me a minute. Our biggest fear has come to pass regarding the Pokrovsk offensive. See, out in Pokrovsk, there's a coal mine, and that coal mine produces coke, which is a coal derivative that's used in the making of steel, right? Like you need a lot of things to make good steel. You need carbon in the steel. You need to remove oxygen from the iron ore. You need to have very high temperatures. And coke answers all of those problems. And so for smelting, you need coke. And coke is made here in Ukraine at the country's biggest coal mine just outside Pokrovsk. That mine has now had to shutter. Now, look, there are other sources of coke. I'm sure coke can be purchased from Hungary, Poland, Slovakia, probably, Bulgaria, everybody around, right? It's a common thing that's looking for customers because people are moving away from coal all the time. So it'll be more expensive because, of course, there's the transit fees. But the steel industry is so critical right now, making the sheaths for missiles, making the armor plating for vehicles, making the barrels for the howitzers and the tanks, etc. So my guess is that the Ukrainian government, of course, if I know that there's a problem coming, the Ukrainian government knows there's a problem coming. And the Ukrainian government, I'm sure, has lined up additional sources of coke so that the metallurgical facilities inside of Ukraine will be able to continue to function. I have a high degree of confidence in this administration that that is true. We just don't know what those plans are yet. But it is a loss. It does hurt. There's no two ways about it. Even though the crawl to Pokrovsk has basically been stopped, the Russians are within artillery range of critical parts of critical industry around the town, like the coal plant, which has now closed. So keep your fingers crossed, guys, that my insane optimism has some basis in fact, and that the Ukrainians have something up their sleeves, and that something is coming. The air is practically electric with it here in Kyiv, I swear to God. Of course, I could be making that up.